Welcome to Home Cinema and Tech Review. In this video, I'd like to talk about what kind of projector you might be needing to combine with ALR professional screen like this. Here you see 92-inch VividStorm screen. I'm grateful for VividStorm to send me this screen because I was already on a way to purchase a professional ALR screen, and when they told me they want to sponsor my videos, I said, great, I want to try this setup for myself. And after trying it for a couple of days, and you'll probably see different content in my channel to teach you what kind of gain or what kind of solutions you can create with this sort of screen and the projector combinations. Topic of this video is what kind of a projector you might be needing or you need to choose carefully for ALR professional screen like VividStorm. This is an UST ALR screen. It means this only works with ultra short throw projectors. Long throw projectors doesn't work with this setup. So you're going to have to buy your screen according to your projector. That's a common knowledge. Okay, we put that aside, and we will continue. Then what kind of a power output or settings that you might be needing? This projector screen is 92-inch and it goes up probably about 120-inch, which is a very big size if you're going to use it in a very bright room like this. Because right now you might be seeing some gray colors, but I don't see them with my eyes because the camera settings is not to blow off every light and also configured to the screen like this. But still, there is a little bit of gray tone. The blacks are not superb, but they are clear enough. You're seeing a TV level of quality. Right now, the lux level around my hand is about 650, 700 lux level of light around here, which means I can shoot 4K videos with close-up detailed shots of watches. I tend to shoot my watch high-res channel videos with these light setups. And the other side, I have same amount of light. This room is crazy filled with lights. So this is not going to be probably the setup, and I don't watch my TV with that light setup because I want to remind you, if you have a light like this right in front of your TV, light will probably bounce around and you will see yourself reflection from your TV. So you probably don't open on the top lights if you're going to watch TV or watch movies. So that's the whole point. This is the worst light that you can use. Let me just close this light and show you. This is right now what you will use when you're going to watch TV. The side lights are open and I can read book in this light setup. That is how good this light is. But you're going to be seeing me kind of like a dark. That's normal because I've adjusted the light for this light because it was crazy, and if I tune the lights for that light for this condition, probably the screen will pop out too much and overexposed, and you're going to be, when I open this light, you're going to be seeing me as a blown out. So that's why you're seeing the screen is a little dark right now, the room, but it's not. So let me just get back and open the light, what I'm going to talk about. If you're going to get rid of your TV, which probably soon I will, because I'm quite happy with the results of this projector, even with this. This is, by the way, the cheapest ultra short throw 4K projector in the market, one of the cheapest, Xiaomi 4K 150-inch laser projector. It has not, probably doesn't have a true HDR. It doesn't have a detailed calibration settings. It doesn't have many things. It has a lot of latency. But I will review this projector later on. This is not the topic of it, but this is a 1500 ANSI lumens of projector in their declaration. So what I've decided after using a couple of days, like half a week, I think the best way to go if you're going to buy a professional ALR screen like this is go above 2500 ANSI lumen levels. If you go above that, then you really gonna catch the TV levels. Even this was true HDR style, very configured projector. This might be better, but this is 92-inch. The screen size is also important. If you're going to use it around 100 and 120 range, you should definitely be thinking about, and if you're going to get rid of the TV, use this as a TV and also as a big screen in the same time. You should be thinking about 2500, 2000, 2500 and above ANSI lumen power, because you're going to create a TV level of quality with them. And later on in the channel, I will review in detail with more bright projector and less bright projector ultra short throw, again, one side to each other, to make you understand and feel, what I see as much as possible with the camera settings. So if I summarize the stuff, probably the screens are about $1,000, $1,200 to $2,000 level, depending on your screen size. And you'll probably see at the links bottom of this video. You can check the screens out with the shippings and tax and everything. I'm just speaking generally. So if you're going to spend $1,000 plus range, like $2,000 level of price to the screen, which you need to, by the way, because if you want to catch this level of quality, you need this. ALR screen is a must, whether you buy it from up top or down below. The mechanism, the system, the look is up to you, but you need an ALR screen to make this magic happen, because without this screen, with the white screens, none of this happens. And if you're going to get rid of the TV, this cost might be logical. The projector that I'm using is 1,500-ish level, and the screen, let's just say 1,500. And if we connect each other, we got 3,000 level of price. And you can't buy 98 or 90-inch level TVs for this price. Probably I've checked in my country, Turkey, 98-inch QLED, not OLED, not AMOLED, but QLED. Maybe it might be mini LED. I'm not sure, but QLED. I remember it was QLED, 98-inch, 2.5 times more expensive than this setup in total. So I reckon you can still get away with this sort of setup if you're going to just watch casual. And this is more than enough. If you close just one light, reading book level of light, let me just go back and do that. This is enough to get rid of the TV, and probably I will just use this setup as a TV too. And I will also create another video. How do I use this setup? With what kind of small adjustments that I make, and create a TV for small size, and for cinema, I got big size. And with using this and without using this, how many scenarios that you can create, like VividStorm ALR. I will create different tutorials. And if you enjoy this sort of setup and try to understand more, and don't want to spend your money without knowledge, or don't want to spend, let's just say, waste any money, because if I knew how much this VividStorm ALR screen perform like this alive by seeing it, probably I wouldn't be buying the Xiaomi. I bought the Xiaomi because it has many positives that I need to have in this setup, and I will use it probably for some time. But when I find the time and budget, if I sell a couple of the projectors that I own, because I have many projectors right now at the home, and I will probably go above 200 to 2,500, 3,000 level of projectors, and I will look for HDR and low latency because of my gaming setup, and also all-in-one if I'm going to get rid of my 65-inch TV and I'm going to use it like this. I would prefer even more contrast, but the screen does its job great. That doesn't mean screen has a faults. The thing that I need is, if it's extra color, better accuracy, better sharpness, or low latency, that's from the projector side. But still, for 92-inch, this combination is about 3K, and you can't buy a 3K 92-inch TV. And you can't shrink your TV and get a better contrast and get it back and bigger image if you're going to pull this screen down. So that's another option. I will create another whole tutorial video for that. And I hope you enjoyed. I want to teach as much as possible, as honest as possible, because I'm using these devices and I'm spending my own money lots of the time. Like, I'm again thanking the VividStorm for sending me this projector screen. Without them, probably I will just purchase myself. And I was planning to purchase myself, but I was probably going to buy something from up top and going below as a stretch screen, because probably they are cheaper. But this system, I will create another video. It has its points, and if you fall in love with a machine, like a car, like a hardware, this is kind of like that. You probably, when you see something mechanical like this, if you're into mechanical things, this is something that you probably fall in love. Hey, this is something built like a quality item. You feel it with every fiber of it. So all I can tell you is this: don't waste any of your money before making a purchase. But if you're going to buy a screen like this, it is like, I will probably say the same thing in a couple of my videos. This is kind of like a wheel for a car. What wheels are doing is basically, wheels tend to create grip. Grip is the most important part. If you change the wheel of a car, you change the 0 to 60 very much. You change the braking distance very much. You change the handling very much. So these are one of the most important parts when you're racing, when you're driving. So the screen does the same thing. If you can't deliver the power to the road with the wheel, then what's the point of the thousands of horsepowers? So it's the same thing with the projectors. What's the point of having thousands of anti-lumens of power, or HDR settings, or low latencies, if you can't deliver when the lights are on, or at least some lights are on, when you're using the contrast like 80% or 90%? I will definitely create different videos, but this is like a wheel to a car instead of engine. If the projector is the engine, this is the wheel to get you there. So that's how important. If you're going to invest, and if you're on a budget, you can do similar setup, and you can also go for cheaper projector like 100. You can buy in second-hand market full HD, higher NC lumen, Optoma, ViewSonic, Epson, higher NC lumen powered bulb ultra short throw projectors, like old style full HD, but a brighter and more contrasted projector in second hand, and use them with ALR screen like this. So you spend your budget on the screen more, but you keep your projector at low cost like this. For my setup, they are like a kind of like equal. But if I were just after all this knowledge, if I was going, I was going to buy again from a fresh start, after seeing this, I will probably spend double the money to the projector if I'm going to use it with ALR screen like this, because it deserves that kind of a power. Like, great wheel needs more horsepower. If you just use huge amount of wheel with a great grip, you need the power, right? So that's the point of it. But even without the strongest projector in the market, I'm going to close the lights again. This is more than enough. But the reason that I'm telling you this, if you're going to get a good screen like this, well, this could be a casual watching machine for content. But if you're going to play games and getting rid of the TV fully, probably make some equal decisions. If this is like $1,500 kind of range, a product, spend at least double the money to the projector, like 3K, and make it around 5K. That is going to be probably still cheaper than 90-inch high-end TV. But you can't expand your TV size, but you can to this. And you can shrink that too. If I shrink the screen, the brightness and contrast increase huge, and I will make another tutorial for this. I hope you learn a lot in this video. This is an important topic because these things are expensive, and before making a purchase, I believe these informations are useful. So let me know what you think. If this is useful, if you find these videos and tutorials, ask questions at the comment sections for what you want to learn with this hardware, this sort of hardware, before wasting any money for your purchases. And try to ask as much as possible, but try to be polite always. And don't forget, if you ask me to review $3,000 of projector, at least send me the connection of that brand, because I can't buy every $3,000, $4,000 level of projector to review of my own. They need to send it to me. That's the point of it. So if you have press connections or brand connections, if you know some people, you can also send their connections to me. I will ask for projectors to review later on, because I love to review and compare different stuff. And hope to see you in the next video. Bye from Home Cinema and Tech Review. Just enjoy this quality.